Hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Soapwire Podcast brought to you by the TV Cave. I am Ashley Sheree and we have our regular back. Welcome back.
Hey y'all.
So I feel like we have so much to talk about and then not so much to talk about in the same time. So
Yeah.
l- let's get this ish started. So for the breaking news, there really wasn't anything besides we wanted to mention that BTG was nominated for Best Drama Series on the NAACP Awards. Let me get my mouth together, getting tongue-tied like sometimes I do. So make sure that you go to the website and definitely vote. I know I have. I'm gonna be promoting it
Yeah.
out too. Like, let them get a win. This is the first time they've actually had the opportunity to be nominated because unfortunately it was just too late for the daytime. So I
So
can't wait to
convenient, but
right? Right? So I can't. But I really do hope that they take this one. I would love it for, a soap to take it. I don't know, especially for NAACP since Black women are just a huge supporter of the soapdom.
Mhm. Agreed. And because
So
it's on so many different platforms too, like NBC, Pluto, BT Plus, so a couple
everything.
of other ones, So it's like it's a lot of different opportunities to watch, and then we see they put season one back on too. So
Oh, you saw that.
Mhm.
It may be small but mighty. So that also made me believe that there are a lot of viewership that goes with who watch delayed watching, delayed viewing. Like for
Yeah,
them to hurry up and put that back, I'm like, oh, y'all don't want to release it. But to
yeah.
me, it looks like they be doing numbers.
Because I feel like it's a lot of new watchers, a lot of new viewers that are getting into the habit of, oh, this comes on every day. So
Hmm.
it's hard for them because they're used to like maybe once a week or like,
Oh,
seasonal things. So it's
definitely.
all the people that were catching up were like, hey, what happened to my stories? And I love that for us.
For real, like what is going on here? And then there are some people who wait and binge the entire thing on the weekend. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy that they, backtracked and put that back. So yeah, we're going to jump right in to BTG Beyond the Gates. Yeah, so let's talk about it. I have to remember, we're not talking about this week yet because I saw a preview and I'm sure that y'all did too, and it low
Saw a
key
preview
pissed me
too.
off.
And I was just like, yeah, stop doing that. But yeah.
Hard body, but we'll be getting into that next week. Hopefully, it's a dream, and that's all I'll say about that. So,
Spoilers.
but Danny's already like dealing with her, having the gene, and of course, like everyone is there to comfort, and of course, who comes barging in the door, you know.
That whole thing was irritating. But how he told Haley, what did he say? He was like Haley, like leave me alone. I gotta go see my family or something like that. Like he just was like my family and excluded her from that. And I loved it because Haley is just such on a pedestal. But then it's like, how dare you?
Yeah, like it was kind of like that mixed feeling. Like I know people think in the past I used to cat for Haley, and I kind of did because I was just like, why is Bill being able to skate and everybody's blaming her? That's one thing I will always not agree with. I am a woman's woman, like girl's girl type of person. So like I'm gonna always blame the man before the woman. I don't care. She did nothing wrong in my eyes. It's always the man fault. That's just me. So for that part, I was just like, oh, that's your family? Oh, Danny's your family? Bet. I don't know. It's just so weird for me to kind of like I don't know. I've never really seen anything like that, especially with divorced individuals. So,
And especially divorced individuals with adult children. Like
yes,
y'all
yes.
kids grown.
Grown as
Like
hell. One is married.
about our girls. We gotta go talk about our girls. And I just be like, they're women.
Women
Like
as hell. What are we doing here? But
marriages and relationships with careers and thriving. Like,
uh, thriving is the key. I also have to say, like, Ronnie Rose, Chelsea, she looked amazing on, I think it was Friday's episode. Body was bodying, dress was amazing,
yes, yes, yes,
hair, makeup,
yes.
sis did that. I said, you better walk, honey. Like she looked good. I had to shout her out on that because that was an outfit. Jesser Fire, what is it, Featherstone Winfield? Sorry, girl, I just messed up, butchered your whole name. But the costume
But we
design,
love you.
we love you because the costume designer, you don't be playing. There's a reason why she won an Emmy when she was on Bold, and you could tell that she's not on Bold. Anyways, going back to BTG. So like I just thought it was extremely disrespectful for Bill to just think he could just walk up into the room. I thought if anything, it should have been like, Nicole be like, you wait here, I'll go get her. Or like screaming her name, like, Danny, come down here. We need to talk. I'm worried
Yeah.
about you.
And he like, I don't care. Just like, that's not your house no more. That's not, and that's not your place.
It's
Like
not your
that's
place.
another thing. That it's not your place to do that.
She is married as well. Like, if I was Andre and I walked in there and said, I would have been pissed.
And rightfully so. And you know what? I don't know if it was just me or it's her face, but Nicole was smirking the whole time. Like she wanted Andre to turn up.
Yeah, she did. She did. Because I believe that too, because I feel like her and Bill have this like tension of, dislike and over everything that he's done. So
Yeah.
for Andre to like twist that knife in him, I think she loved it. I could wholeheartedly agree with her grinning in the background, like moo ha 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 ha. Yeah, because he deserved that. And I love the scene so much too when, he's like, I'll be. I also really love how it wasn't. He didn't blame Danny. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he
He
didn't feel
understands
any.
she's in a vulnerable state.
Yes, he knew that
Oh,
she was at that point where he's like, you know what? I felt like he's like, it's not even her fault. I'm gonna go deal with this one because he knows better and he's in a better state of mind than what my wife is. And you think you low, but you not. Like, stay away. I was like, yes, that's a man's man. I was just,
even when he got upstairs, like I was glad that Danny didn't speak up and be like, "Oh, well, Bill just came in." Like
she just ran, hugged him. He hugged her.
sometimes, yes, like you let your man be a man and walk him to out. Like I'll walk
Mm-hmm.
you out, be like, let that happen. So like, but on the same side, I feel like Danny also has to take accountability for the role she plays. So
No, you're
like,
right.
the clip that's clipping that's supposed to be this week. Danny, you need to recognize
That would be the
too.
third
Like
time. The third time. And Andre has done nothing of that, especially once they got married.
he told that lady, I love my
Deuces.
wife. I think I
Yes. I don't want to see my boy get hurt. And we already know that they're building up
yeah.
to it. I just, for me personally, and I keep saying this, Bill needs to beg, grovel, plead. Like, that is what I need to see from him in order for me to like be like, all right.
And I feel like Danny still need to say no after that. Because what you apologizing for, Haley or all the girls that came before her?
Mm, a word. That is such a word because it's freaking true. Like, I don't know. It's just, yeah. And then I mean, and then for me too, like the words that Danny and Andre were having, you're my home. I didn't expect this, and it was the best thing ever. And then that clip drops.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
I'm pissed at my girl, y'all. I'm pissed. And we wouldn't talk about this until like next week, but I'm hot. I'm so hot on Martin Luther
Care
King
what the
Day.
conversation was, what the circumstances was, what led up to it. I don't care.
I don't
Stop
care.
whatever keep leading up to it. Stop letting that happen.
Stop. This I was about to cuss. This ish better be a freaking dream. Like that's what I really need it to be. I don't need it to be anything else but a dream. And then I will accept it. But if
Yeah.
this is real, because that would be the third time if it's real. And I'm like, that's wrong as hell. Like you now, Danny, you foul. Like I love you, but now it's starting to be really, really foul because it's also not like she's even told Andre like everything that, about those other two kisses. So yeah. But Andre was also on a roll because he also low-key put Ted in his place and mentioned that he was being, childish. It made him go over there and patch things up with Carlton. I was like, How your nephew gonna be
He out
son of
here being
you?
he out here being a man, like
Yeah, he
he
really
being a
is.
family man at that, trying to keep the family together.
He really is. He is really not like playing around. Like he's like he's doing what needs to be done. I really enjoy how they are writing him right now. Like they're doing a great job with him. Like don't make me
It's
start
great
liking
character building. Like the development is
it.
going crazy.
Oh, yes, exactly. I wholeheartedly agree. So of course, like Ted and Carlton, they kind of like, come to a truce, and Anita finds out that Vernon was lying to her and rushes to Danny. The line was so cute, like just about her, like, I gave birth to her. I see her naked. That's my child. What is you talking about? Oh my goodness. Like, I
And
just
at least Andre, she might not be dressed yet, because Nicole could have hit a hey too. So at least Andre knew. Andre did it for us.
he tried to yell it out, get ready, get prepared, because you about to have a
Mama
moment with your
coming up
mama.
there, baby. Put some on.
But they also had like a really nice talk and just that, mother to daughter type of moment. I just feel like they were getting back to the core of
Yeah,
the Duprees. Because if you notice, I do feel like there's been a lot less screen time of other individuals and more screen time on the Duprees since they started season 2. Thank God, because they was getting on my damn nerves. I couldn't take it no more. So, and also, Ashley goes out on a date with Grayson. So, how do you feel about that? What do you, what's your thoughts?
I'm not opposed to it. But I don't know if I had missed it because I feel like the first time that I had, oh, who's this person that could be like a potential, is when she was on the phone setting up the appointment where or the lab results for Naomi.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh yeah, I go to dinner, and oh wait, you like him? Who is this? Who is this person? But I feel like I don't know. I feel like more chemistry, better chemistry, more noticeable chemistry than with her and Derek.
I think, yeah, I agree. More chemistry, and I think it's also like more noticeable. Like, that's what I'm kind of getting from it? So.
Okay.
I thought their date was like cute, so that was fine. So, but I want to see like where this goes.
Yeah.
We interviewed Jordy, who is playing Grayson, and he just basically said like, be on a lookout. So like meaning like he said, be careful, and I was just like, oh, what does that mean?
Sounds spicy.
Yeah, it's very suspicious. So I'm like, is it with Malone, Joey? Like, what's gonna be the thing there? So I'm definitely interested to really see like, where that goes as well. So, and also we you already mentioned how what is it? Bill kind of went in on Haley as well, but he also went in on her. I think even like later in on the week when he like slammed his because she was having the snide comments pertaining to like Danny, and it was like, girl, you knew you knew what you was doing.
You
You knew what you
knew.
was doing.
Like, why?
It's not the
Why?
time. It's not.
How do you feel? I don't know if that was last week or the week before with Samaz hearing her outside the door.
Oh, I'm just kind of like, what is there? Is there going to be some blackmailing going on?
Oh, because I feel like the storyline is starting to drag.
Yeah, yeah. So like, where is it gonna go? It's not like people even really like feel Tomas at that. So like, I don't
Yeah.
even know if he does decide to blackmail Haley. Like, where is it gonna go? Because they're trying to make it seem like he's very ambitious, but he doesn't
Yeah.
give me very ambitious. Like, I don't know if the acting doesn't give me ambitious. Like, I don't know. Like, something is like off. So maybe he'll think like that's his way of like being ambitious, but I don't know. But I can't say too, but I did feel like she did have the right to say, "Get your hands off my husband." I did. Like I'm not, yeah. Like because it's just I don't know. I just can't get with it. It just pisses me off. But I also have to say too that Leslie Dana, Honolulu Sherry, I'm actually starting to enjoy her again.
It's wait, but it's how your tone changed when you said it. Is it Malone? Do you think Malone is putting a little spice life into her?
I think it's because she's not surrounded and always talking about the Duprees, Duprees,
She's starting to get
Duprees.
her own storyline outside of them. Like you feel like the obsession is over with.
Yes, like
And I
woo.
feel like I've been seeing her with more people outside of Eva too, which I
Yes.
okay.
Yes. It just felt like a moment. And granted, I kind of think those two mix very well because like they're very eccentric.
Yeah.
So I think they kind of go and I just feel like is it's kind of like the cat and mouse. Is he playing her? Is she playing him? Are they playing each other? Like what's going on here? Is he
They
really
playing
getting
each
a
other and they
divorce?
both know it and they like it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But we don't really know. It's like we're like what are you guys doing? Not to say that we don't like it, but it's just like okay, so yeah. Also I did like too that the Dupree sisters besties, they both came in to
Mm.
like, really support them. But oh, but even before that, drunk Nicole, yes, honey. I was like, there she go, letting loose, check it out, girl.
Period.
Woo.
It was like a finally. And she was telling her truth. I always gotta put it be together. I gotta hold it
Hmm.
down for the family. Girl, do you have to do that or that the road that you feel like you were supposed to
Talk
be?
about it. And I always hear this about the oldest too, like they hold a lot in, they carry a lot on them as well. They have to be the stern one, watch over everyone, this, that, and the other. I personally don't think my older sister had to deal with that because I was too much of my mommy's girl. She may have had to deal with that with my middle sister. I ain't gonna lie on that one, but I wasn't, we had too much of an age difference. Nah, and get out my face. I'm going with my mother. So I I'm just like, but it was just so good to see her be free. Tell, like you said, Carlton her truth, how she feels about like everything going on, and that she just wanted to have fun and forget. And now you know where Kat get it from. Cause she did the same ish. Where she go when she found out about Grant having cancer? She took her ass
The
right to that
bar.
damn bar.
You gonna make me drink alone.
Exactly. And then you got her mama doing the same thing after she found out about Danny having bronchitis. So I was just like, yeah, and it was just great. But for me, I'm not feeling her in Carlton. That's not my jam. I feel like people already know what my jam is.
You waiting on Greg Vaughn to come back. And I literally was watching the TV the other day, like, where is Lucky?
Yeah,
Why didn't he go? Where is he? Where but like, I don't know. Like, when is he supposed to come back? But it
I
took a
think he's
while
supposed to come
for
back
winter.
in the next 2 weeks. I didn't get to read it,
Okay.
but I saw something saying that he's returning.
Okay.
I don't know
Because
if it's next
like
week or after.
I remember when Carlton's character premiered during the anniversary.
Hmm.
And it took a while for him to come back on screen too. So I'm like, okay, it was the introduction, and now we just gotta like
That is true. He
wait
did go
until
missing
the
for
end.
a bit. That is true. I didn't even clock that. Yeah, so thank you for clocking it. Yeah, he was gone for a minute, but I I always wanted a triangle between him, Nicole, and Ted, and then you
Yeah.
could throw Shanice in there too, and that would have been fine with me. I couldn't. I don't know. I don't see it with her and Carlson. I mean, he's nice and
I feel
all.
like maybe they're trying to like let them turn into something and then have Greg come break it up. Like
Yeah, I can see that too.
maybe they won't. Maybe they don't want us to like it as hard, so that we like Greg more.
They're like creeping in there and
Like
creeping.
not it, but you're close, and then boom. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's hot.
Perfect. Um, Also the cotillion talk continued. I know we didn't get to talk about it last week, but I thought that was a great topic to talk about, just like the different viewpoints on it, how people view it differently. They brought up sororities. Everything's not what you seem in a sorority. Shout out to Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, the best one. But anyway, so because there are a lot of things that you do besides, for me with sororities, besides strolling and I don't step. because you need to be good to step, and that ain't me. But and also even with the cotillions too, and who sponsors and everything, they do get back. But I also understand too the elitist quote unquote aspect of it as well. Like you have to have the money to do it. You know, it's very performative and showing, but there's
Yeah.
always a culture for it, you know?
I'm really glad you used the word culture because I feel like it's the culture of the environment. So like a lot
Hmm.
of people are not introduced to certain environments. Like you either fear what you don't understand or you judge it.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't really know because it's not something that you're used to. You know,
Exactly.
like and I hate that. I don't want to say that like it's like small minded, but I think oftentimes too, sometimes in the Black community, you don't feel as if you're deserving of experiences that are elite or etiquette building and manner performing just so strong. Like that's a
Yeah.
part of our culture too. That's not necessarily white culture.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely agree. Or you feel weird. Like this
Yeah.
is what we do too. Yes, like we do this
Yes,
too.
yes. Like yes, yes.
It's like so many different ways of looking at it and viewing it, but it is another aspect too of Black culture. Not everybody was poor. You know, we did have individuals who do have that generational wealth and, build it up from the top,
Yeah.
from the bottom. Like we do have those out here. Maybe very small, but we out there. So,
Shout
and
out
it's
to families and summers at the vineyard.
it,
Like
period.
you have and it's like you open your mind up to it. Like I remember like a couple of years ago I had this conversation with one of my friends and we had went out of the country and he was like doing the zip lining upside down and he posted it and it immediately was people under like you out there doing that white shit? Why you out there doing that? Like no, I'm out here living life having experiences.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily something that only belongs to a group of people. Everybody can experience it, but you got to open up your mind for it.
Exactly, exactly. And also, like, I do feel like sometimes, money can also be a constraint that you feel like, oh, I gotta have money to do that. Like, there's also people who sponsor different things. Like, you can always find your way into something if you really do want it. So many different scholarships as well. And it just also like it just opens the door to networking, meeting new people. Because even the zip lining upside down. Like that gives the opportunity to meet new people and be adventurous and things of that nature and just kind of open you up.
Cause we gonna tell y'all if y'all ain't never been out of the country and had conversation with people at the swim up pool bar and learned their whole life, and y'all ain't never
I
experienced,
be too
like
drunk when I'm on
you gotta
vacation.
go
I
out
ain't
there
gonna
and be
hold you.
drunk. You gotta be drunk and learn them people's stories. Like you just and then you wait on them the next day. Y'all finna go to the pool.
You
Hey,
remember
y'all
me?
like you be a family, and everybody is everybody.
They
Like
do remember you. That is crazy. Because I remember, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. It was maybe 2 August ago. We went away for my cousin's birthday to Jamaica because I love Jamaica. Drunk. I ain't remember nothing. They said I was the most social butterfly ever in life.
you
I
be
was
so
walking down and people saying my name. I like, hey,
they hey
hi.
Ashley, hey. Who was
Hey.
I yesterday? Like
I
it's
don't
a
remember
feeling.
anything.
And I wish that free feeling on everybody. Like
Yeah,
we all deserve it.
we do, we do. Ugh, great fun times and being drunk like Nicole.
Mhm.
Love it. And wake up, get a Party Smart. I'm just saying, Party Smart's an April supplement. If you have plans on getting drunk one night and you know you too old and you can't wake up and do what you used to do back in the day, Party Smart. I'm just saying, blessing.
Call us for sponsorship.
We got you, especially me. I be telling everybody, you better get yourself a Party Smart. You better get yourself.
Look, I mean, BC powder, liquid IV, morning recovery. It tastes like green tea. That's a good one too.
Well, I'm gonna have to try that. I just like I always got my Party Smart handy, always on. Like I gotta order my party, especially if I know I'm going out somewhere. I just can't do it like I used to. Um, but anyway, so also, so Ted winds up talking to Eva, and I just feel like all of their conversations are always about Kat.
Mm.
I really want them to kind of like, you know how Leslie Dane Honolulu Sherry has her own thing going on. I would really love for Ted and Eva to have their own thing going on too. Because every time I turn around, they have to bring up Kat. And also, I really hate that Ted put Eva in a position to be let down. And then, I mean, granted, she didn't really want to do it anyways. We all know she didn't want to do it. But
Right.
she wants to appease Ted, so she goes and then she gets her feelings hurt. And my thing too with that is I hate when people force people to do things. Like I have a real problem with that and I need to figure out why. I think it's something, in childhood probably. So, I just hate when someone says they don't want to do something and then people continue to try to make them do it and they just don't respect their wishes or their boundaries. Like I said, no. Maybe later, you don't know. Maybe if people stop asking her, Kat might receive it later. You
Yeah.
keep
Because it's
drumming it down her
dismissing
throat.
you. It's dismissing completely how you feel. Like it's letting Kat know that they don't know that her feelings are valid, or they don't feel like her feelings, or think her feelings are valid.
Exactly. And it reminds me of just that old black people shit. Like,
They
well,
are
that's
the way they are.
family.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are. Especially now when they are who they are. You gotta accept it. Oh, that's family. You know what? The family fucked my husband. And that's like what I will always say. Shout out to Soul Food, the
Come
movie.
on, cousin Faith.
Because, like, no, I don't have to accept it. And I'm not gonna make I remember having conversations with my family. I'm not gonna make myself uncomfortable to make you comfortable.
That's real.
And so I felt like, was Kat harsh? Yes, and I'm a Kat fan. She was a little bit harsh. Yes, she could have said, "I'm good. I just really, I said this before. I don't want to be bothered with you," and she kind of like walk away and left it at that. But then also, with Eva saying what she said, I was just like, so now it makes it seem like it wasn't genuine. So, because at that point, you already know she's dealing with the grand and the BRCA genes and all that other stuff going on. She doesn't want to be bothered with you. I would have just like let her have that, whatever, girl, and I'm gone. Because now it's obviously a foreshadowing that she's gonna need Eva, and then that's gonna piss me off too. Because why does she need Eva? Like why? Like, I just get so annoyed because I just feel like they're pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and Kat, nobody ever understands Kat's point of view, but everybody understands Eva's.
And it becomes draining. It becomes draining. Like my opinion doesn't matter.
Exactly. And I completely get like where she's coming from in that stance. And I can say, yeah, Kat is a brat, but as a fan, I don't care. I'm a brat too. I'm the baby of the family. I don't give a goddamn. I said what I said. So like, but I just feel like she has the right to just say that she doesn't, want to do it. But I also did like that her and Samantha did go visit Graham. And what Anita did is so remember saying of like for me of just like when older people act like they're okay when they're
Yeah,
really not.
they deflect so heavily, and it's
Hmm.
like we know you're deflecting. Like, are you scared? Do you not want me to worry? Like, but don't gaslight. Like,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like it's hard, but you can also tell that like protectiveness is still there. Like, I don't, you my baby. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to hurt.
Exactly. And you know what? I just, let me do, and also it's like, let me be normal. For a little bit, I'm dealing with this sickness. I just want to be normal, see, my grand and my great grand and just
Yeah,
be whatever.
yeah.
But I did like too that, once again, Vernon told Danny, like, I see where you going with Bill. Don't. And I felt like she like low key kind of evaded and like kind of
That's
like
bad accountability. Like I feel like Danny not taking accountability in the role that she playing, and I just pray she don't act like the victim.
yeah, because it was just weird. Like she was just like, I think for me too, I just be having whiplash sometimes because I was just like, you just was with Andre, you had a great time. Then you go see Bill, and then you tell your dad like everything changed overnight. But I was like, but wait, how? Because you were just with Andre last night saying sweet nothings, and now it's just like, oh, but everything changed. But
Different.
and also it's like I agree with Vernon, and just like you said too, he's like they're adults. They have their own relationship. I just they should have made them younger if they just always wanted to be like my girls, my girls, my girls, my girls. Because after everything that Bill has done, like she's a lot more lenient to him than Nicole is to Ted.
Yeah, I agree.
and it's just weird for me because I'm just like, okay, like, but Bill was cheating throughout the entire marriage. Ted only cheated once, granted, he did have a baby that's like older now, like a full grown adult. But I don't, but it was just is she laid she drew a line in the sand like this ain't happening. And Danny absolutely doesn't. And it's kind of sad because I would think that Danny would have a lot more self-respect at this point.
Mm,
And, just thinking of being worthy because I feel like Andre speaks so much love into her. Like once
yeah,
he was all in, he
he
speaks so
pours
much love.
he pours into her. He pours into her. And I feel like that's why it's gone. Like, I think his reaction to everything coming out is really gonna pull in my heartstrings.
Hmm.
And like this is gonna be like his villain story.
Oh,
Like
oh Lord, don't do it to my boy.
it just hurt me already. Like
Like it does, cause
I'm already hurt. Cause I
cause
know he gonna be devastated. Like, what did I do wrong? Like,
that's a good man, Savannah. I'll keep saying
right?
that, but he's actually a good man. So yeah, I won't be too good. Danny gonna piss me off. I just know it. And your couple, Ted and Shanice, almost took it there. All right.
What's their name? They got a name.
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure they probably do have one. I actually saw Isaiah and Eva's name today, so I know they
What's
got one.
theirs?
I don't like it. So it's IZEVA. So I don't even know how you would say it. Eva, Iz.
I'll just put that together.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's
Okay.
like what? Like how does this even?
Ted and Shanice is cute for me. Like, I like them. I like even Isaiah too.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to like them.
I could
But then I
see
feel like
that.
Pat got some stuff to her too with Isaiah because why was you like, was it you just didn't want your sister to be with anybody or you didn't want your sister to be with him? Like, what's the tea?
Yeah. Did you not want him to just, yeah, what is the tea there? I do wonder, but low-key, I felt like he was kind of kicking Kat's back in while trying to comfort Eva too, in a sense. So I don't know. It's just a lot more stuff to be discovered. Don't get me now. I don't know. I wasn't feeling the Ted and Shanice scene. I'm sorry.
You
Don't.
never. Oh, I
The
just feel
kiss
like
was better. The kiss was better.
yes, the kiss was really nice. The kiss was nice.
Yeah, that first kiss was
Maybe
nice.
it was maybe they just a little awkward. They need to just like get it different.
People
We shall see.
People were like, "Where is the intimacy coordinator?" I was like, I was like, "Oh my God, y'all!" Like
I'm just real. I'm
they
just real
getting
for them.
used to it. Cause then they were like, "Y'all always complaining about Danny and Andre having those scenes, and now y'all complain about this." I was like, "Well, they kind of are right. Y'all do complain about them having scenes, and now you mad because you can't win for losing with soap fans." I feel like.
You can't. We gonna complain
Yeah,
either way.
we going to complain. That's just what it is. It was crazy. I was thinking today because there's a lot of discourse going around with Stranger Things, unfortunately, random by the way. But like, I was like, nah, like, so we started this fandom ish. That was us. Like nobody was seeing us back then. We used to really write letters. Like I used to really.
Still do. What do you mean? My fingers went crazy for Kelly. Okay.
You gonna hear this? Like we do go ham, but I was like, but we've been doing this for decades. Like I'm like, y'all don't got ish on us. Talk to us when you've been watching this show since you was a kid. I mean, the only people who might have some competition with us would be Grace fans, but that would probably
Okay.
be about it.
To them too. So like,
Everybody could get it. So yeah, I was just thinking about that. I had to, get that out the way. But also, so Derek wound up seeing like, let's get them out the way. Ashley and Grayson or whatever. And I was like, I just really hope they don't make him like a stalkerish type of character now. Cause why he going run to her mama?
I don't know. I really like. I've already like kind of talked about like how I feel about that character overall, and I don't know, like we know we're about to see him. So was it confirmed him taking off of contract status? Because I'm like, we know we're gonna see him less now anyway.
I haven't heard any confirmed, but the credits. So that's usually how we're able to tell. But nothing's been confirmed. I feel like BCG will do things on their own way because we've been knew about Greg Vaughn coming, but it took them like a week or two to confirm it. Because we sleuths go all looking screenshot like like
Why he in
so
Atlanta?
like we're gonna find out. So I haven't really like heard it confirmed besides the ending credits, unfortunately. I do feel bad though because I felt like Derek and I
He went
love
on that.
Jen. Shout out to Jen Jacob. We intimacy is amazing.
Derek went on a few dates.
He went on a few dates and he actually had chemistry with a couple of different, ladies. So it's like, oh, I would have thought y'all would want to do something too with him, but then you got to
Yeah,
think too. They just got Jordy, they got Greg Vaughn. I think they have some other people dropping in too. So that could probably be,
yeah.
part of the reason. I definitely have to ask you. So you think Naomi got it? You think she got that gene?
I think Naomi got it.
I think so too.
I think
Yeah.
Naomi got it, and I don't know how that's gonna be for her. Like,
Oh, definitely.
like the and I was fixing my heater, y'all. It's real cold in Chicago.
Yeah.
I,
Pause. Did it
I
snow by y'all?
oh yeah, we got snow. It's not that bad,
Okay.
like, but it's been snowing for the last couple of days, like
Oh,
on and off.
gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I had to know.
So y'all know we y'all me and Ashley in different places, and we forget sometime too when it comes to
Time
like
difference.
scheduling. We like my time, your time, who time?
Yeah. You're like, I said this time. Oh, I meant my time. Oh.
Like oh crap. But I don't know. I forgot the question. Oh, Naomi. So I don't know. I feel like the control aspect of her, like, is going to cause a spiral. Like, it's legit going to cause like an anxiety spiral.
Oh yeah. She
But I think
she
it's going to like solidify her not wanting to have kids. But I don't like so.
because she is a control freak. I do feel bad for the character and then like Ariel who plays her because people are not feeling Naomi and a lot of it is just because of how she treats Jacob. Now, I do feel like sometimes she is harsh with Jacob. He just wants to support her and sometimes she can be a little bit harsh, but I also think that's just because of like her stress mannerisms. I don't feel like she essentially knows how to deal with her stress, and this is coming from somebody who don't know how to deal with their stress either. So like she doesn't really know how to deal with her stress, and so it comes out that way. That's my projection from the acting that I'm giving. But then again,
Okay.
as I just stated earlier, like I'm always going to give women, grace. That's just me, especially black women. I don't give a damn. So like I'm always going to give them a little bit of grace. But I do think she can be harsh with Jacob, who just wants to love her. But also, and I look at Jacob too, I was like, but Jacob, y'all said y'all didn't want to have kids. Now you want to have kids, bro. Like, oh, like what you gonna do? Now with the G, she definitely ain't gonna have no kids.
Agree. She doesn't trust him to lead.
Ooh.
And this is couples therapist coming out. Y'all ready? So she is very alpha woman,
Mhm.
very in control. It's the profession, it's how she was raised. I feel like also seeing like Danny sacrifice her career to be a
Oh
stay-at-home
yeah.
mom. She feels as if
They
Danny
mentioned
lost that
that.
independence. So it's like she's working very hard to make sure that those patterns are not repeated because she feels like Danny resents her life and she doesn't want to resent her life.
Mm.
So in order for that safety to be there, she got to trust that Jacob is able to lead and take some of that stress away from her. She don't trust that he's able to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's a moment. I guess we'll end BTG talk on that because low-key I kind of agree with that too. So
I want,
um
yeah, I just want to see how the rest of that is gonna play out.
yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that relationship continues to go, especially after it's found out that she's lying. Granted, we don't know, but we know it's soap. and the way that she was acting, she got it. Moving right on to Bold. So Bold and the Beautiful. So basically, Carter and Daphne got engaged because I mean everybody gets engaged after 3 months on Bold. Like that is their thing.
Daphne been wanting him since she came to town with them scars.
She was ready. She said, "I'm gonna come get
Carter
this
then.
man."
She wanted Carter then.
Yeah, she did. She did. And then of course, like I feel like the biggest storyline right now is just like the Eric and the Katie. So of course he's been super supportive of Katie. So somehow, some way, like winds up being a lead designer. So you already know it's about to blow up. Ridge and Brooke are about to have a conniption. Like it's just like, but I've said this before, Logan is also Katie's last name. I feel as though Brooke has no right to be like, you can't use it. But in the same token, I also get why Brooke is like, you can't use it, but you still can't do that, Brooke. Like that's not how it works. Like
And meanwhile, you got everybody in the middle. Talk to your sister. Make up with your sister. This has been going on too long. We agree. It's been going on too long.
meanwhile, they've only had like 3 days, like Loki. But for us, it's
Yeah.
been 3 weeks.
That Eric just trying to get used to, okay, so I'm retired. This is real. Like,
Yeah. And I don't want to be retired. I need to design. Like that's what I feel like. He's like,
I
I
don't
want to
want to do
design.
this.
Like, why did I even agree to this? Like, why did I do that to myself? So I think that's gonna be so good. What about so Steffi is really worried about her mother and Taylor with Deacon. Do you have any thoughts on that? Because her and Finn was talking about it. She talked about it with her mother to the week prior. Um, I feel like you know how I feel about it. It is unethical though. I'll say that.
I mean, we knew that was coming though. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like we knew it's not nothing new, but I agree and feel like it's unethical,
Hmm.
but it's also subworld. So it's
Yeah.
like, but I don't like it, but I also understand it.
Hmm.
If that makes sense.
I think it does make sense just based off the fact of it's Sheila. Sheila has
Yeah.
terrorized so many different people,
Yeah.
and they have that connection.
And her thing is like, I don't know, I feel like she also move off of revenge.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
everything she do is like vengeful.
Oh, yeah, she is an extremely vengeful person. Like, definitely. And it's just like I get where Steffi is coming from, with the concern. Like I said previously, Sheila done pumed. She did pume Taylor, and she tried it with Brooke. She did pume Stephanie, Steffi, her own son Finn. Just random people. She killed somebody with the bees. Like you name it, she's done it. Stole Lauren Fenmore's son and made him think he was dead for a year. I mean. She's done some crazy things, so I get why Steffi feels this way, but also you can't control or police people. Like I already feel like Taylor is low key in it too deep because Deacon is also giving her something that I feel like she hasn't received in a long time, and
So do
that's
you feel
just
like he's the rebound though, or do you feel like it's the relationship that's good that's after the toxic
I think it's still a rebound,
one?
but it could possibly progress into something else,
Okay.
possibly, but. We can definitely see he's telling her the right thing. She's been dealing with Ridge for 30 years with the same individual. And granted, they haven't made any overtures of like, oh, let's go on a date. Let's be together. I want to leave Sheila and be with you. No, but you could tell just by the way that they're talking and communicating that there's
Yeah.
their feelings there. They haven't crossed the
Yeah.
line, but it's something there. Rebecca and Sean got chemistry. I don't care what nobody's saying. So. I'll just leave that at that. And then also we have RJ that has come back and Bold. I'm gonna need y'all to please stop
Finna
with
mess with them.
the familiar storylines and having people integrate. Like it doesn't matter if they're blood related, adopted, or someone raised them, they are family. So now it's just like they made it plain and clear. They're like, oh, like I've never met RJ. This is Electra. Of course, they don't say cousin. They both have the same last names. Yes, I know that by blood, Ridge is a Maroney, but he was raised a Forrester. He thought he was a Forrester throughout his entire life until by the time he was 40, it was blown up. That man is a Forrester. Eric don't play about him, and he doesn't play about Ridge's children.
It
That's
was the oh,
family.
have you met my son RJ? Oh, you about to break them up.
Oh, that
Like
part
literally,
two with Will and Electra. Have you met my son? Oh yeah, and then slyly dropped the Maroney line. Like I was like, really? Y'all don't ever mention anything Maroney, ever, unless you decide to bring Nick back, and that was a disaster. So disappointing when they brought him back. But it was just like you're trying to lead the way for
Mhm.
them to, have some form of a relationship, and that doesn't work. Like, what are you doing? Like, no, it's nasty and it's gross and it's freaking weird. Please stop. Like, find a character that is not related to other people and get them together. And also, Will is RJ's cousin.
Mhm.
Brooke is his mother. Katie is Will's mom. Those two are sisters. So what are we gonna have? Dueling sons and dueling sisters or dueling cousins and it's just
Because everybody else
uh,
related.
everybody is related.
And they gonna use that 18 minutes, baby.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And that was Bo. So chugging on right along to days. So of course, like, last week. I think Dimitri had kissed Leo, and all that thing is going on with Leo, Javi, and Dimitri as well. And Javi just wants him to like figure out his feelings, and Leo's just like, "No, I want to be with you." But I also really didn't like how Dimitri kind of like threw it in his face. It was kind of, I don't know. It's just like, bro, like I'm the one who told him to go figure this out, but now you want to throw this in my face, like,
Yeah.
let's
How
be
did
so for
you,
real.
how did you feel about Leo's conversation with Chad? Which I love the salt and pepper on Chad, by the way.
Oh no, he looks good. I have to say, like, I kind of, even though I feel like they could do a lot with Leo, sometimes like too much. Like he's on a lot
Yeah.
more than those with families, but he has a certain kind of chemistry with certain actors that go well. Because even his banter with Xander was like
Mhm.
actually really good. So for me, I think I more so like the conversation that him and Xander really had too as well. Like that was like my thing because they were both going through the same, like not the same thing, but kind of angry, upset, looking for Marlena, like trying to figure it out, and then they just do a drunken stupor, type of situation. So I think I
Yeah.
like their conversation a little bit more, but I thought that they were both, good. I have to say that. And how did you see when Leo was selling off Gwen? I mean, he called their number.
I did. I did. I enjoyed Gwen's scenes with Christian this weekend too. Kirsten. Am I saying her name right? Is it Kristen?
Kristen, yeah, Kristen Demara.
Yes.
Yeah, because they were like also like friends too, kind of like weirdly enough. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. What do you have any thoughts on like Sour and Brady? Because I don't know, I kind of really don't.
You know, Xander is a hater because why would you fire that man? Because you feel like he messing with her. And then
Meanwhile, getting a divorce that's finalized.
right, but I did like the way Sarah went to Xander to like defend Brady, but she was kind of like, I'm not messing with him, but if I was messing with him, I'm not doing it to make you jealous. I'm doing it because I want to, like Sarah looked different too. Like, I don't know, her hair looked different this last week.
I'm gonna have to like really look at that too. I don't be
But
noticing sometimes.
like I love Jada's hair this week too. That curly hair.
Yeah, she needs to
That
be
looks
on
very
more.
pretty for her. I agree. I agree.
They just put her in there with Alex and Stephanie, and ain't nobody thinking about Alex and Stephanie. We
I
don't
wanted her to be
care.
on Theo, but Theo in the hospital thinking about Gabby, so I really don't.
Yes, that came out of left field again because like
Like
didn't I
I was
talk like I thought they were
confused.
going that route? I thought I said that and then we just didn't see anything
We
else and it
ain't
looked
see
like
it
they were being
anymore. Because
friends.
remember, I asked you, I was like, "Hey, are they related in any type of way?" Because I thought I had saw it too. So I don't know. I
And
don't
then they
know.
dropped it. So I just thought that it was just like, oh, okay, like, all right. So, but he does actually like her, and then he was still asking out Jada for a date. Jada should have been with Sean anyways, and then Talia should have came back with Sean Jr. and then that would have been crazy. But no, they don't want to give us things like that.
I did like Shawnee D and Jada. They was cute.
They
But I
were.
think Theo and Jada would have been really cute too.
I think so too. So, but he asked her out on it. I don't know. He asked her out on a date again. Sometimes I
Oh,
don't know
you don't.
what days be doing. Like I just really don't. Um, yeah, so also Rachel continues to be a concern, and the doctor told Brady she was like, you need to be stern about we ain't never getting back together because she's and she was right because every woman and literally every woman, Brady was with Chloe, who I loved. I loved Brady with Chloe. It was Chloe, it was Ava. I'm missing someone else too. It was somebody else as well. Dang, I forgot who it was. It's been about three different women that Rachel has been able to kind of get out of the way. And she is constantly rewarded for it. Like I actually agreed with the therapist when she said, like, yes, she's actually getting what she wants because, you know, you single. And that leads the way for hopefully in her mind that her parents will get back together. And just saying that she needs to be more firm that that ain't happening, Captain. Well, he needs to
Yeah.
be firm.
And I think that's why I enjoy Marlena and Brady's conversation so much because Brady was like, I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want her to get
Mm-hmm.
in trouble. I don't want to like put these like boundaries and discipline in place, but that's your
You
role
need
as a
to.
parent. Like, stop trying to be her friend. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she's there because she needs to be there for a reason. And if you sugarcoating things that's going on, then you're enabling the process and you're not helping her. Like that baby, she might
Exactly.
have took the money. Who took the money? She might have took the money, or
Mm-hmm.
Sophia but took the money. Like, and then you telling the doctor, I ate the letter. Why would you tell her that you ate the letter that Sophia wrote when Sophia didn't write a letter? She talks to you. Like, tell the truth, because now Sophia got you mixed up in her BS.
Exactly. Exactly. That whole thing was crazy. The nurse actually did a double take, like,
Like what? And then her and Sophia sitting there doing handshakes. Y'all better go on somewhere. Because remember, I think I had said it a couple weeks ago when we met up, and I was like, she's younger. I feel like this is
yeah,
very
she's manipulated.
manipulative,
Yeah.
and you making it seem like you this baby friend. You are not her friend. You trying to
Yeah.
use her.
It's an agenda there. It's
Mhm.
definitely an agenda there. And she really is
Absolutely.
using this young girl who has like issues up there. Uh,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
yeah, we're gonna see. Oh God, Sophia, I still like her though. I can't help it. And then also, so Holly asks Ari if she wants to join a sorority with her. This is my take. I really wished if Ari was like, I'm more so thinking about joining a multicultural sorority because she is a Latina. That's what I would have loved to.
It was an opportunity for some culture.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
okay. I
Yeah,
see.
that's what I really wanted from her. But yeah, I also wonder how that's gonna work out. I don't know, since they done kicked off like four cast members. I just still can't believe that ish. Like, but I just hope that
I'm
Ari is
wondering how they
good.
do it. Is it gonna be like they leave, or is it gonna be like some tragedy stuff? Like, is
I,
everybody gonna make the cut to ever be able to come back?
they better not. All I know is they better not touch Chanel. I will be pissed off. That would probably low key make me stop watching, if I'm being honest. So.
Really?
They better not even think about touching her. And and mind up, we are speaking about Chanel. So her and Johnny actually talked out their differences, which I thought was good because it needed to be talked about because I did feel like there was a disconnect. Like I I never felt like Johnny didn't want the baby, but he also wanted to prioritize Chanel first, and I think that was the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, I hear that. Like he didn't know how to show how he felt without making it feel like he didn't see where she was coming from at all.
Exactly, exactly. And sometimes I feel like with those situations, you have to preface it first, like, I want this baby. We've been wanted this baby, but I'm just concerned about you. I think he should have led with that. Then, whatever. Because he really wasn't saying anything at first. So, of course, she's going to pick up that you don't want something. And now she's in her mind stewing. And then when you actually did talk, it just didn't go right, So, at least they had the opportunity to talk about it and fix it. And I think they're getting ready for Javi to leave. Hopefully they'll recast because Javi is going to go and see his dad, who's having triple bypass surgery. And those of you who don't know, Al, I think his name is Al Corderone. He plays Javi, so he's actually on Brilliant Minds. That's on NBC now. So that was why he wound up leaving it. We all know Days tapes damn near a year in advance. So that's why we still had him on for some time, you know. So I am kind of sad about him leaving because I actually did like the character of Javi and I thought that he fit in very well with the Hernandez family.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Oh, so now we're gonna go to Gender Real Hospital. All I have is two things. Gemma has sex and Willow not guilty.
Told y'all, I said Kat and Trina gonna be the ones to reveal who shot Drew.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, like, I'm glad they used them in the storyline. I'm glad they were able to like have that. Do I wish they had their own storyline too? Yeah.
yeah.
It was nice to see them in that storyline. I don't know. It's not even a DID story because Willow was very much aware of everything going
Girl,
down and shooting Drew, rolling her ass when he walked away. Oh, you don't like
that
him
was
with
funny.
us? Well,
That was
I
funny.
wish we knew because I would have been outside with my Free Willow shirt. I just thought you was oblivious.
Did you see how little like when Carly poured the drink on him and she was like, huh. I was
Like,
like, okay,
I'm like,
girl.
and it made me feel like, has that been there all along? Or now it's like, we,
Mm,
like,
I feel like
have,
now they clued us in. So now she could go overboard. That's what I feel like. But I'm enjoying it. I
and
said,
Michael
hey
know.
girl, you might not be that bad.
Michael know.
Yeah, he know. And I wish that they had a conversation about that because then they could have worked together. Do I want them together? No. But I think it would have been a good match. Like one of we both hate him. Let's do what we gotta do type thing. I don't want you to go to jail. You did me a favor. Okay, I did you a favor. Let's figure this out. Like
Figure
that's
it
what I
out.
wanted.
Same.
And that would have been dope. Yeah, like I mean, we all kind of figured it was her. It was nice to get validation and proof that it was her. But now it's just like, now what? You know?
Right, because he got off thanks to Natasha.
Yeah, like now she's off. At least Natasha gets to see Scout. But I really wish that Alexis would have bucked up and been Natasha so she could have told Drew a one or a two and a three and a
Thought
thing.
baby, I thought she was gonna do it during closing remarks. I just knew her closing argument was gonna be, but I can't sit here and tell you that my client is innocent because she's
Hmm
not. I was ready. That would have had me up out my seat.
That
That's
would
what
have
she
been
was
that
gonna
would have
say.
been a soap moment. That would have been
Yeah.
a soap moment. Or even if somebody busted in the door like she's guilty, and then she would have had to have a mistrial, obviously.
Yes.
But that would have been more thrilling. I miss the days when people used to bust in the the courtroom with proof of what was going on. We don't get
Like
that no more.
this was just, yeah, agreed.
Oh
But
man,
Gemma had sex. I like Gemma.
they're cute.
They know they, yeah.
They're literally like the probably
Go.
like oh the cues though. I gotta shout out the cues. Olivia, you might be a little bit more of a Q in my eyes after that stunt you pulled, okay, sis? So like I appreciated that finally telling them what Drew did, and then of course you know how the quarterings they come together, they don't play them games, and the homegirl came down with that shot ready to go, and I was like,
It's ready. All
okay,
right, Olivia. Period.
all right, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. So yeah, I did like that part. So that was good for me. Chef's kiss.
How do you feel
Um,
about Nathan and Lulu?
to to be honest, I haven't watched any of those scenes at all.
Like, I kind of
Um, but from what the little clips that I did see before I would swipe up, um, they have chemistry. I just like I
agree.
like Lulu when she's
But,
with her children. I can't like that's what engrosses me with her.
mm,
Like her family unit with Rocco, Charlotte, and her. I I I be eating those scenes up. Like I
yes.
love those.
Okay, I feel that.
But
I don't like it.
you don't like it because of the Maxi thing, though, right?
I feel like it's
Yeah,
disrespectful.
it is to even kind of like to even go there. 'Cause I don't think Maxi would ever do it. And then it's not like Maxi knows he's alive, even though she's with Spinelli now. It's complicated. Like it's a lot going on there. Oh man. But also like it's kind of weird that Anna doesn't realize that she's in Windermere.
You're in Windermere, Anna, and you're like those whole scenes be pissing me off. So like the whole like kidnap storyline, and
Stupid.
then it's gonna be Emma to be the one. So where's my grandma? Where's she been at? They said she was with the WSB. No, she not.
No, she don't, girl. You had to
Like
find her ass, like, mm-mm. So, yeah. I don't have anything on else in general. Do you?
Carly and Valentine working together. They gonna end up being together. You heard me say it. They say Jason and Britt doing stuff, but I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it.
I don't care about them either.
I just I can't. I
I
can't.
mean,
Him
they
and
and they
Elizabeth
actually,
had scenes last week.
huh?
Him and Elizabeth had
I
scenes.
was just about to say, I was like, I was gonna say, they actually had him in the scene asking about Britt and not about Jake. Those are things that piss me off. Like, why are we
Like
talking
y'all could have
about?
did an honorable mention. Like, hey, I just got that call. Oh, I just talked to him. Or do
Oh,
you
he
think
seems to be doing
that
very well in
like
Spain,
yeah,
like
yeah,
abroad. Like,
artwork, like something.
hey, you seen Britt? No, nigga. Like, what?
It's irritated. It's irritated. And I feel like that's why I just can't watch them scenes. Talking about he invited her out. He was going on. I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't.
like for a whole like little, for a date, the people on Twitter, shout out to Mama Joyce, they call Britt his teenage daughter. I
Because
said the
she
people
works in Joss.
you word word at this point, yes, I do feel like she had growth before she left, and they reverted her back to how she was, before everything.
The bridge. The bridge.
Yeah, like she's
Especially now that what's his name? What's the name? What's Lucas?
Brad.
Brad is back.
But even during that, I want she still had growth because like even before her ex, before it thought that she had died, and like they were still hanging tough.
Yeah.
Now it's just like
Because she had the birthday party. Remember everybody was at her birthday
yes,
party?
at the Honest Star, yeah. That's why I'm
Everybody
like,
liked her. They had videos and pictures and stuff.
yeah, they really thought she wasn't coming back. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
They always doing that, bringing people back we don't really want to be brought back. Don't even get me started. Anyways, this is what I can't with G sometimes. Like, it be pissing me off.
What? Okay, so here we go. What was your favorite steamy scene this last week?
Well, hands down, my favorite scene was Andre telling Bill straight up what it was. You got me effed up, bruh. Stay away from my
I'm like,
wife.
yeah, yeah. And it was the height, like, hey,
He didn't, and that's the thing.
jump.
It
I
To
want you.
me with my short king, it didn't even matter. Like it was just like because I felt Andre's presence. I was like, hype be damned right now, because he ain't bucking down. He's like, I said what I said anyway. So you want to be like this, Bill? You want to be like I could be like this too? Like that's what I
Period.
felt. Oh, I loved it. That was shout out to Sean for that. What about you?
I really enjoyed Brady and Marlena's conversation.
Aw, the family connection.
Yeah,
Yay.
I really enjoyed that conversation.
I do love when Days does that. Like
Hmm.
that's when they're at their best. I ain't even gonna hold you. Y'all already know nothing on Young and Restless. I have been watching it, trying to catch up still. I'm like in the first week of January, the first full week, and Noah
Well,
getting on my damn nerves. That's one thing I will say. Noah, like the hell, like Matt literally terrorized your parents since 1995, bruh. Set down. Let them figure this out. It's enough. And then Tessa and Daniel, it's just a mess. But anyways, with that, thank you so much for joining us for the Soapwire podcast brought to you by the TBK. Please be sure to follow the Soapwire on TikTok at soap.wire, and then on Instagram, soap_wire, and then on Blue Sky, which is just Soapwire together, nothing of that other stuff. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, lady, 2Ys_ASA. It's the same as it is on Twitter or the Bad Place, whatever you decide to call it. And then also on Blue Sky, it is Lady Two Y's ASA no underscore. Nee?
And I'm Instagram, Neen_Amanda, Neen_ the therapist. Twitter, Kiss My _Neen. Blue Sky, Neen Amanda, no underscore, no nothing. And TikTok, Neen_Amanda. And also, this is our 52nd episode. Like, this is officially,
Oh,
like, I feel like we made it a year.
good to
And
hear it.
like, thank everybody for watching. Like, I was like nostalgic last week with us not being able to record, and I was just like on YouTube and I'm watching the views and I'm looking at comments. Like, thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for showing up. Like, we're authentically us. That's something
Yeah,
that I've seen in the comments. Like, we show up as us and we
sure do.
really give our thoughts, and it's not just like bashing, but it's more so like, you know, looking at character development when we talk. So, yeah, thank y'all for y'all support.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate that. And I also feel like too, because a lot of the times we'll be able to say, we love this character, but they did this. Like, 'cause I just called Cat a brat. So yeah. So, like Neen said, thank you so much for the support. We wholeheartedly appreciate it. Who would have known we would have come this far? All I know is one person asked me to just join the TV cave, and then I was like, "Well, what about the Soap Bar podcast?" And then Neen said, "Well, I'll join," and then bam, here we are. So, thank you so much. I can't believe it. I truly enjoy it. I feel like during some of my darkest days, I was like, nah, we gotta do this and make sure that people get this out, because one thing about me, I'm very passionate about my stories, and like me and Eve talked about this before in the past, like it is still like a connection with families who have, unfortunately may have passed on. So thank you.
It's definitely a comfort. So, thank y'all for sharing that comfort with us.
Yes, so thank you. And with that, make sure once again that you follow us, and we'll see you next week unless something happens. So see you next week and next Wednesday at 8 a.m. Bye.